Are you looking for a new home in a resort-style community that is not 55 plus, but offers just the same amount of amenities, if not more? Then this is the home for you. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Belinda Santos, your go-to Central Florida realtor. I travel throughout Central Florida looking for the best new construction, resale, and investment properties, all with the greatest incentives to help save you money. If that sounds like something you're interested in, make sure to hit the bell and subscribe to stay updated on our weekly videos. Today we are in St. Cloud, Florida in the Lazio floor plan, which is a 3-bedroom, 3-bath home that's a little over 2,000 square feet. As you first enter the home, you have this greeting area that has the tray ceilings, beautiful chandelier, and as you go further down, you have the living areas. But first, let's check out the first bedroom. This room is located in the front of the house. Nice big window that lets lots of light in. Here, the bed is about a full-size bed. You also have your 2 nightstands, a chair in the corner, and your dresser. And you also have your closet against this wall. Nice high ceilings with recessed lighting, and then the fixture for the middle. Then as you walk out of the room, directly to the left-hand side, we have bathroom number 1. This bathroom has a single sink with the quartz countertop, white cabinets with the silver handles. Then you have your shower tub combo, white subway tile, goes all the way up to the ceiling, and you have super high ceilings, so it makes the room look nice and big. Then as you exit this room, it's great because it's super close to this bedroom here. You have a storage closet, linen closet here, and back in the hallway, you also have a coat closet. Then as you go down the hallway, directly to the left, you have your flex room. So here we have the open flex room. So this room is pretty much whatever you want it to be. If you want it to be an office, maybe a play area for the kids, a library, whatever you want. It is an open area, so you can use it how you feel fit. You also have the window here that's on the side of the house, so lots of light coming in. You have your recessed lighting with the one in the middle, so if you wanted to hang something, you could. Again, nice high ceilings and the crown molding throughout. Then as you go back across the home, you have your laundry room and garage to your right-hand side. This area is nice and big. You have washer, dryer. You also have cabinets that go across and all the way on this wall. So ton of storage space. Nice tall cabinets, so the 42-inch with the silver handles. Lots of area for storage. You also have a sink here and this entire counter. So if you wanted to fold clothes, organize, perfect area to do it in. Then here on the left-hand side is the door to the garage, and you also have an extra counter with extra storage right there. Then as you leave this room, directly to the right-hand side, we have bedroom number 2. Now this bedroom is nicely tucked away on the side of the house, and the great thing is it is an ensuite. So it has its own bathroom, great room for an adult child, maybe an older relative that's living with you or a parent. My mother lived with me for a while, and I am very sure Mama Frida would have loved this room. So this room is not a huge room. As you can see, they have, I think, a queen size bed here. I find it a little bit too big and super close to this. So if you want a little bit more room, get a smaller bed. But here you can fit the bed. You have your 2 nightstands. You have your dresser. And then against this wall, you have your closet. And then here you have bathroom number 2. You have your single sink here, but it's nice and wide, so lots of area here for storage. You also have lots of drawers and storage area underneath, white with the silver. Then you have your shower. So this is just a shower, no tub, but it has, again, your subway tiles, white, that go all the way up to the ceiling, high ceiling, so the room looks nice and big. Then as you exit this room, we are now going to go into the main areas, including the kitchen. Huge island, so lots of room for you to be able to prep your food, talk to your guests. More than enough room for 4 people to sit there. And I love these big, bold lights that give lots of light to the kitchen. But of course, you still have the window, so lots of natural light coming in as well. Also, tons of drawers here, so tons of storage space on the island itself. Then this is, again, the gourmet kitchen. So with the gourmet kitchen, you get your stove, your microwave, and extra storage above. White cabinets with the silver handles. You have shaker cabinets with the crown molding. You also have your nice big sink area, nice faucet, and the window. So while you're doing your dishes, you can kind of see what's going on outside. White tile in the back, so beautiful backsplash. You have your refrigerator, and again, your additional storage. Here you have your pantry, and then we have the range. Nice big range with 5 burners. Again, this is a gas range. So if you don't like gas and you want electric, you can of course go ahead and take this out and put electric. Then you have your vent hood that lets all the smoke go out to the outside while you're cooking, and additional cabinets. Then across from the living room, you have your dining room area. This dining room is right across from the living room, so great area for all of your formal dinners. Here, this is a big space, nice big chandelier above, which kind of sets the space and you know it's your dining room. Here we have a table with 6 chairs. It's a big enough space. If you wanted to do 8 chairs, you definitely could. Then you have the area on the wall there that is great for storage or a buffet like what they have here. Then directly in front, we have the living room. This is a nice big area, again, heart of the home. So you have your kitchen right behind you. You have the dining room on this side, so great area for entertaining. Here you have a sofa with 2 chairs. It is a big area, so you can put more furniture if you want to. Then you also have this entire wall here, so you can put a nice big TV. Then as we go through the living room, we notice we also have the tray ceiling, which I love because it defines the space. It has the 4 recessed lights, plus of course the one in the middle. So this is a beautiful chandelier, beautiful statement piece. And you also have the surround sound. Then at the end of the living room and tucked nicely at the back of the home, you have your primary suite. If you're looking for a huge primary bedroom, this is the perfect one for you. This room is a nice large size. You have a king bed here. You also have 2 nightstands, which are kind of like mini dressers. They're nice and big. You have a bench here and your dresser. You also have your bay window, so 4 huge windows, tons of light pouring in, and because it is the bay window, you get a few extra feet, so you can go ahead and put a nice little sitting area here or maybe a reading bench. Also, again, we have the tray ceiling. You have your 4 recessed lights plus your hanging chandelier and surround sound. Then at the back of the room, you have your primary bathroom. This bathroom is nice and large again. You have your shower with the glass enclosure, high ceilings, nice big tile, and it is a walk-in shower. So you have a nice little shelf here, and you have the shower towards the end, so no water coming out. Then you have your double vanities. So quartz countertop, nice light gray color, lots of area for storage, and you have the double lights. And then here you have your little toilet room and the master closet. This closet is meant for everyone to share with no fighting. Here behind the door, you have a nice area with shelving. So here you can put your shoes, maybe your handbags, or some folded clothes. You also have more than enough shelves here for as much clothes as you want. All this area on the floor for storage, and as you can see, they put a nice little ottoman here and it fits perfectly, and you still see that it is a big closet. Now let's go ahead and check out the backyard. At the back of the home, you have not just one but two sets of glass doors to go to the outside. So this one tucks all the way back into the wall, so lots of area here that you can have indoor and outdoor space. Now, what is the point of living in Florida if you don't have a beautiful area outside that you can enjoy the beautiful weather in? So this is a huge porch area, and it's set up into different sections. So this section here is your seating area. So you have a sofa, you have two seats, you have a table, you even have area here for decorations. We have the surround sound out here as well. Lots of recessed lights, and of course the fixture that you have the fan for. Then on the other side is where you have your other set of sliding glass doors. This leads to the kitchen, so if you're entertaining and people are eating, it's easy to go in and out. So this area they made into your sitting and dining area. Nice big table. It has 6 chairs. If you wanted something even bigger, you can fit it because there's more than enough room. And again, you have all of your lighting. And since it's such a big porch area, you have a third sitting area. Here you have 4 more relaxing chairs. Also have a table in the middle. And then again, you have all of the brick pavers out here. So it's ready to go. You don't have to put anything else. And in this one, they did go ahead and add the pool. So you have a nice pool area with additional sitting. You also have the screen to keep out all of the bugs. Then you have the beautiful lake in the back, so nice little pond view, no neighbors behind, and tons of privacy. Now let's go inside and discuss the price, the HOA, and what the incentives the builders are giving. So let's go ahead and recap. The home we just viewed is called the Lazio model. It is located in Esplanade, which is a resort-style gated community in St. Cloud, Florida. And the bigger community we are in is called Center Lake Ranch. So it's located conveniently off of Narcoossee Road. You have the St. Cloud lakefront about 10-15 minutes from here. All of the shops, stores, hospitals, everything within St. Cloud. Then you have the added convenience that you have Lake Nona about 15 minutes away. So again, shops, restaurants, hospitals, doctor's offices, big Walmart, Boxy Park, everything super close by. Then you also have the beaches, which is Cocoa and Melbourne, which are about an hour away, and the airport is about 30 minutes from here. So excellent location. Now this Lazio floor plan is a 3-bedroom, 3-bath with the flex room, all on one floor, concrete block home with a 2-car garage, and it is 2,275 square feet. At the time of the video, this home is selling for base price of $483,999. Now, they do have inventory homes, so if you're looking for something in the next 2-3 months, you have homes that are already ready, or of course you can go ahead and choose the lot you want and custom build your home with all of the upgrades you want. That process is going to take you a little bit longer, about 8 months. Now, as for the financing, within this community, they do offer the FHA loan. So FHA loan is 3.5% down, and what the builder is doing incentive-wise, if you use their in-house lender, is they are buying down the interest rate 1%. So if it's a 6%, they buy it down 5%, and on top of that, they pay up to $15,000 in closing costs. Now, we are in a resort-style community, but this is a little different than probably most of the communities you've seen, and the list of options is so long, I'm going to have to actually read them. So let me put on my glasses so I can read these off. So this community is going to have a resort pool and cabanas, so complimentary towel service or private cabanas, Then you also have a bark park, so for all your furry friends. You have shaded seating, wash station, towel service, and of course lots of areas for not only the dogs to socialize but also their owners, so you can of course make friends within the community. Then you have your pickleball, you have your tennis, and you have your bocce courts. You also have fireside seating, you have nature-rich paths and trails. So it's Center Lake Ranch is the bigger community, so lots of little areas to explore and go hiking in. Then you have community gardens, so that will have fresh herbs, flowers, produce, and of course that is shared amongst the community. Then you have a yoga lawn and you have an entertainment lawn, so putting green, cornhole, movie nights, tons of things to do so you can meet your neighbors. On top of that, you have the venue, which is a spa treatment room. So you don't have to drive very far. If you want that nice massage, you can do it right within the community. You also have a state-of-the-art fitness center, a movement studio, so yoga, Pilates, and stretch sessions, full-size locker rooms with towel service and showers, and a little retail store. Then on top of that, the community is going to be managed by a full-time lifestyle manager, a full-time concierge staff, and a wellness director. So what does that mean? They have landscaping and walking trails. They have a nature space. They have a gatehouse, so it's a nice gated community with a person that lets people in and out of the community. Then they have programs that they'll be starting. So you have your Destinations by Esplanade, which is a travel program if you want to travel and learn about places to travel. You have different clubs and groups that they will be starting. You have a wine club, and you even have cooking and cocktail series. So how much is this going to cost you? Now, there is an HOA. This home sits on a 50-foot lot, so that is $1,188 per quarter. So you get everything I mentioned, but on top of that, they also take care of the outside of the house for you. So maintenance-free living, they cut the lawn, they pull the weeds, they take care of the pest control on the front and the back of the home. But remember, it is still your house. So painting, roof, everything on the outside is still your responsibility, but they will take care of everything else. Then you also have a CDD, and for the 50-foot lots, it's $1,667 per year. So CDD is something that is added to your tax bill, so that is paid as part of your taxes. Now within this community, there are about 8 different floor plans. So I've done videos on 2. This is the Lazio, and if you haven't checked it out, check out my next video for the Palazzo, which is the largest floor plan they do in this community. Also a very beautiful home. But if you're looking for something smaller, there are smaller homes as well. And if you like this home or any other home in the area, feel free to reach out to me at the contact information below. Thank you so much for joining me on this tour. I know that purchasing a home is one of the biggest investments you'll ever make in your life. My team and I are here to guide you every step of the way, from finding the perfect home to securing the best financing terms and giving you the key at closing. We've got you covered. Now, whether you like this home or any other home in the area, feel free to reach out to me at the information below. Also, subscribe to our channel by hitting the bell, and you will stay updated on our weekly videos. Thanks again for joining me on this tour, and I hope to see you on the next one.